Good morning from the Hidden Farm Road, Meadow, on a rainy Thursday, May 28th. I'm a little late up here this morning. I wasn't sure I was going to do a meditation in the meadow because of the rain, but I felt that I needed to today. And the rain seemed the perfect opportunity to do that. This morning, I'm offering this meditation from my knee. And I'm taking a knee and offering this meditation in response to the death of George Floyd and the courage of Christian Cooper, a bird watcher like me, who enjoys the beauty of nature that he was experiencing in part of Central Park in New York City, watching birds. I wonder who we are. And with the rain falling, the passage of scripture I want to offer is Jesus wept. So let us take a moment as we reflect on those powerful words to silence ourselves in heart, mind, and body, that we might be more open to the sacred presence within and around us, and within all human beings, regardless of who they are and their skin color. Amen. Jesus, on his way to see his friend Lazarus, learning that he died, heading to the tomb. The writer of John in chapter 11, verse 35 says, "And Jesus wept." I think Jesus is still weeping today. Charles Dickens, in his book Great Expectations, writes, "Heaven knows we need never be ashamed of our tears, for they are rain upon the blinding dust of earth, overlying our hard hearts." I was better, he writes, after I had cried than before, more sorry, more aware of my own ingratitude. And I'll add, and how I have stood silently by while these injustices towards people of color continue in our nation, even today. Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. said, "There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe nor political nor popular, but he must take it. And we must take it because our conscience tells us it is right." The past 2 years, in my own little way, I joined Colin Kaepernick, and I understand why he took a knee during the Star-Spangled Banner, our national anthem. I have not stood for the Pledge of Allegiance when I've been teaching. It has been noted by some, not lost on some of the students, and I try to explain my reasoning. While I am white and have my privileges because of who I am, I seek to understand who others are, who bear the same sacred image of God within them and reflected through who they are, Jesus being more a person of color than white, even though we like to believe that. So I want to stand because I'm called to love my neighbor, and not just people who look like me based on my religious beliefs or my skin color, but who they are, like me, a child of God, created in God's image. And we can only see the fullness of God when we understand that we are all together in that. Because, as Dr. King said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere, isn't it? And Rabbi A.Y. Cook said, I don't speak because I have the power to speak. I speak because I don't have the power to remain silent, and I can't remain silent. I don't always know what to say. I don't always know what to do. But America, this has to stop. We cannot sit by silently and do nothing until the next person of color, a young black man, is shot for jogging or stopped and brutally taken down by the police, even as he cries out for breath, the very sacred breath of God taken from him. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayers. My friend, Marin Tarabasi, wrote this after the death of George Floyd. I remember being arrested in Minneapolis. I remember being afraid of the police, feeling their hands rough and squeezing and tingling with frustration. I was the last of 89. On my upper arms and my heels bouncing on the steps. I could breathe all the way. I could sing even. Nobody was going to kneel on me. Nobody was going to take my breath away. Not then and not now. I cannot become black in America. I cannot speak for anyone black in America. Not now, not ever. But I have enough to do to shake the heart into white folks, to last me as long as I can catch my breath. So I'm on my knee this morning here in the Meadow. I'm on my knee wondering, what does it mean with liberty and justice for all? What does it mean when we say that all people are created equal? And what does it really mean when God said to love our neighbors as ourselves if we are to truly love and honor God, the creator of all? What will you do? Taking a knee is simple, but there's so much more to do. And together, if we can stand. And yes, I needed the bench to help me with that. We can rise, and we can overcome these injustices. As Bishop Desmond Tutu said, and it seems to be a creed we need to remember and offer this day. Goodness is stronger than evil. Love is stronger than hate. Light is stronger than darkness. And life is stronger than death. Friends, I pray you'll rise with me and that we can stand together or take a knee together until we can live out the words in the pledge with liberty and justice for all. And when we do, we can honor God by loving one another and seeing in their faces and in our faces together the fullness of the diversity of God. May the Lord bless you and keep you this day. And may the Lord watch over the families of Christian Cooper and George Floyd, and for all human beings, forgiving one another, that we might rise together in the glory and the beauty of the diversity of the Creator of all. Amen. Go at peace this day and do what you can. Amen.